Hi, Victor, and thank you for the opportunity to prepare you this informational video. I'm going to show you the 3 things Google is looking for to rank your website so that you can increase your online presence, bring in a larger customer base, and go for some new revenue targets. So you can take this video and implement these methods yourself, but this is obviously something I do. So if you're interested in bringing in some more business and increasing your bottom line, please reach out after you've watched the video. And either way, I would appreciate some feedback. So if you wouldn't mind sending a quick note back, letting me know what you thought, that would be great. We're just another small business out here helping other small businesses. So let's get started. I'm going to go right into Google and I'm going to do what we call a keyword search. So plumber, Beverly Hills, California. And a keyword is essentially anything that a potential customer would go into Google looking for. And as you know, everybody uses Google looking for services these days. So this is one of the top keywords that you should be ranking for, considering you're a plumber in Beverly Hills, California. And there will be several that you'll want to rank for depending on the services you offer and the locations that you offer your services in. But we're just going to start with this one here. So at the top, you'll see all the companies that are running Google ads. Beneath that is what we call the Google Map. And this right here is the Google Map Pack. So there are 2 places you want your website ranking. You want it here in the Google Map Pack, and then just below that is what we call the organic listings. You also want it at the top here. And again, by at the top, I mean on page 1 at the top, because not many people go to page 2 of Google to look for services. So the first thing Google looks for to put you in this map pack here is what we call citations. Citations are essentially online directory listings. So they want to see your business name, address, and phone number listed on several sites across the internet so that they trust that you are a legitimate business. So when I say online directory listings, I mean things like Yelp. If you're on Angie's List or Houzz or Home Builders or any of those websites. Also the local Yellow Pages, Better Business Bureau, Chamber of Commerce, anything of that nature. The more citations they find of you, the higher they will rank you here in the map pack. And these guys pull in about 40% of the online traffic. So you want to make sure you're up here. So the other 60% of the online traffic goes here to the organic listings. So we're going to pull Rooter Plumbing since he's at the top just under Yelp. And we're going to do a little comparison to see why they're ranking you. I didn't find you in the first few pages of Google, so we need to get your website ranking if you want to bring in some new business. So let's take Rooter Plumbing and we'll use them as comparison. So let's look at your website. So to rank organically, there are 2 things that Google looks for. The first is content on the homepage. They want to see at least 1,500 words, and within those 1,500 words should be several of those relevant keywords pertaining to the services you offer and the locations you offer them in. So you're a little short on the 1,500 words. Let's take a look at Rooter Plumbing. So they have a decent amount of content here, quite a bit more than you, and Google loves content. So again, if they're coming in at 15 or 1,600, you want to beat them out and maybe shoot for 17 or 1,800. Again, tons of those keywords embedded in the content so that Google knows what you do and how to rank you. I have this database that I plugged your website in to kind of see what was going on behind the scenes. It looks like you guys are only ranking for 6 keywords. So let's take a look and see what those are so we can get an idea. So your name obviously doesn't count as far as Google ranking goes. You are coming up for Beverly Hills Plumber, which has a search volume of 100 per month, but you're in the 4th position there. So that probably puts you at about page 2. But Plumber Beverly Hills CA, which has a search volume of 50, you're in position 13, which is about page 3. I don't know what Victor's Radiator Pomona is, but you're in position 83, so you're way back there. Plumber Beverly Hills, that has a big search volume of 300. You should be shooting for the 1st position there. You're in position 10, so you're probably page 2, maybe the beginning of page 3. So again, you've got some pertinent keywords, definitely not enough, and you're not using them enough because you're not ranking high enough in them. Let's take a look at Ritz and see what they've got. So they have 15 keywords, which is easily beatable. But the great thing about this program is I can drill right into it and see what they're ranking for. So they're in the number 2 position for that plumber Beverly Hills, which has that big search volume of 300. Plumber in Beverly Hills has a search volume of 70, and they're in the 1st position on Google. Beverly Hills plumber, search volume of 100, they're in the 2nd position. So you can see the great thing about this is I can take these keywords, embed them in the content on your website, bulk up your content, and use them several times to get you ranking higher for it. So the second thing that Google looks for when they're ranking you organically is what we call backlinks. You guys have 266 backlinks coming from 10 referring domains. So backlinks are essentially referrals back to your website with a link to your website from another online source. So they can be things like blog posts, guest posts, reviews, social media posts, anything of that nature. And again, that drives your trust rating with Google. This UR number right here is what we call your trust rating, and yours is very low right now. So out of these 10 referring domains, which this is where your backlinks are coming from, it looks like only 4 of them are quality. So Google looks for quality over content, or I'm sorry, quality over quantity. So we want to up your number of backlinks and make sure they're coming from quality sources so that we can drive this trust rating up higher. And this DR number here is your power rating, which is also very low, likely because you're ranking for very few keywords. And as you can see, that is bringing you no traffic to your website. So again, the great thing about this program is I can go over here and look at your competition, and we can do this for several competitors, and see what backlinks they're getting, where they're coming from, and go to those links and take those same backlinks for your website. You can see their trust rating is much higher than yours, but not a lot. This is easily beatable. And their power rating is much higher, which is bringing them in 84 potential customers every month. So that's what you want to shoot for. I hope this information has been helpful. Again, I would love some feedback and let me know what you thought. Thanks again so much for the opportunity, and I hope you have a great day.